Are you?
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Misfit Corner Comics Presents. This is the artist Andrew speaking, and we are live streaming. Hope everybody out there is doing fantastic. I'm a little under the weather, got a little bit of a head cold going on, but you know what? That's not going to stop us from live streaming because now it's more important than ever. And once again, I'm joined by my faithful companion and fellow artist and a wonderful human being, Avery Butterworth. Say hi, Avery.
Hey, what's up, man?
All right, all right. Now, I do have to, when I finish this stream tonight, I have to leave directly because the boy is staying after work for a movie, which should be getting out about the time we're done with the live stream, and I got to go pick him up. So I told him I'd try not to have him wait too long, but he understands the importance of the live stream. So sometimes that's more important than picking your son up from work on time. That's just the way it goes, people. That's just the way it goes. Hey, Avid, how's it going? What up, man?
Hey, what's up, Avid?
He's driving and listening, so he probably won't be doing a lot of typing, so that's okay.
Hey, man, you're here.
Well, what's so funny is I had listened to somebody's YouTube video earlier yesterday, and they mentioned IndieGoGo, and I remember the website. I just didn't remember the name of it. And so I went on Twitter and I found IndieGoGo and I found the website and I hit the button for how do you submit to, and I explained, hi, how's it going, my name and so forth. And then I got like 3 messages. Hey, you need to check out IndieGoGo. You need to get your name on that list. It's like, I'm doing it. Oh, by the way, we are listed on IndieGoGo right now.
Oh, cool. That's great.
Yes, it's already been done. It's already been approved.
Fantastic.
D says, I'm driving and listening too. Excellent. All you people driving, I bet we better not say any really bad jokes and make these people laugh, because if they laugh too hard, they might drive off the road. And I need these 2 guys. These 2 guys are my favorites. You guys are awesome. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
And Avid and D, we're definitely going to take care of you when it comes to the campaign. When it's over, you guys, trust me, you guys will be well taken care of. Oh, what happened with the stream?
I don't know. What'd you do?
Oh man, I'm having boomer moments.
Did you boomer it?
I boomered it. It's showing its clocking. So
I think there are people in this whole scene that just want to tear it down, dude.
Well, I don't know.
I'm seeing some stuff. I'm just like, oh my god, why?
Now I know Tug started a live stream a little earlier where he said something about D was free or something, and I really wanted to know what it was about, but I missed the beginning of it, so I assume I'll just have to watch it later. So, but I did go in. I was watching a little bit of Edwin's stream last night, and he and Ben Hennessy were talking about comics and talking about IndieGoGos, and it was time for me to go watch The Walking Dead with my wife. So I went and I watched that, and when I got done, I looked down at my phone, and you had sent me a message. Hey, Edwin's talking about us. You need to go reach out to Edwin. And I went, oh crap, that's awesome. So I went and I jumped on.
Yeah, I was in the chat.
I thought it was funny when he's talking about Hero and he goes, oh yeah, comics and illustrations. I know that guy.
Yeah. Edwin checks in on YouTube every once in a while. I think he peeks in. He doesn't really say anything. Every once in a while he'll say hi.
Yeah.
He just sort of peeks in. He notices this because I've spoken with him very, very briefly before.
Well,
very nice guy.
Yes. Well, what I was working on, the video I was working on, is I was taking a little bit of his advice. It was just all going to be colored pages, preview pages from the book, and the audio was me just setting up the story, telling what it's about and so forth. It's none of the, hi, my name's Andrew, and I understand. I put that out there as, this is my introduction. This is me, and this is my book. And his advice was kind of like, get right to what it's about. Get right to the story. Get people hooked. Do it quicker, faster, and sooner. And I understand that completely. So I already went in and changed the part that he was looking at where it says, hi, my name's Andrew. And I talk about the kids and the book and so forth. And that's all been removed. And it's just the story. It's just what the setup for the story is. And with the new video I'm working on, I go into a little bit more about it. So, and there's one part that I was trying to speak to and give voice to, and it was like it was too much of a spoiler, too much of a review. So I said there's a bad guy out there. It's been prophesized that he's going to take over the world. And then I said, and how exactly does that entwine with Hero and Pudge? Well, find out in book 1. Because it was like I want to tell you guys so much about the story that I'm willing to ruin it just because I'm so excited about talking about it. It happens so many times. How many times, Avery, have I told you, hey, you want me to tell you this spoiler? And you're like, no. It says, well, I'm going to anyway because I really, really, really want to. You know?
You can't help yourself.
I can't help myself. I just love telling stories. I mean, that's...
I was in the chat.
Yeah.
I was just so... like somebody said, Andrew seems pretty cool. It's like, I'm not because people might not realize who I am. It could be taken the wrong way.
You'd get in there and say, oh, let me tell you some stories about this idiot.
Yeah, I was like...
hey, do you guys want to see what the inside...
might not understand my humor, because...
Hey, Commodore.
Like, hey, what's up? Hey, Commodore.
Hey, you guys want to see what the inside of a Pokemon looks like? Check it out. This is his tummy and his legs and his base, but look at the inside of him. I really wish this looked like a skeleton. It's really more or less just blocks, but I've been putting together the Jumbo Pikachu and having a ball doing that. Yes, in case anybody is concerned, there is a video coming where it shows me putting together this thing. I've already spent about an hour and a half just putting that together, and it's still a lot more left to do. So, all right, now that we got that stupid stuff out of the way, let's talk comics, Comicsgate, and whatever else is going on. Yeah, what are you working on, by the way?
Just your colors.
I see. Well, I'm going to focus on Avery for just a second.
I got a call to go into work tomorrow. Kind of messed up my nap, so nothing else got done.
Oh, sorry. Commodore says, "Be gone, cursed Lego." Yes, that's right. Even though this is actually a Mega Constructs, it's not a Lego, so technically, it's okay. Oh wow, that waterfall looks awesome.
Thank you, sir.
The top of that page, that looks fantastic. And I can't wait till you get to the double page spread. There's a double page spread coming up, pages 12 and 13. That has a waterfall in it as well. If you can do half of what you did there, it's going to be gorgeous.
Okay.
I'm so excited. Very cool. All right. Now I'll take the focus off of him and go back to me because this is my live stream. By the way, guys, if you missed Avery's live stream, he did a live. What day did you do a live stream?
It was a couple of days ago. Yeah,
it was like Saturday or something. We had a good time. He was coloring, and I was not being a pain in the butt and distracting. And
I was urging people to promote your flamingo hand you're going to get.
Yes. Well, that was one of the things that Edwin mentioned. He said, if this is a really successful campaign, he's going to have to do a lot of sketching. Yeah. Well, I tell you what, guys, that is nothing in my mind, in the back of my mind, that is nothing but content for my channel. Because I will do every single sketch on camera, and I will make 100 videos of me just drawing sketch after sketch after sketch of Hero.
Plus, you're doing the sketches as people back.
Well, kinda. I mean, it's got to get closer to the funding goal before I start taking like orders. Like if there's a specific character, and this goes for D and for Avid and anybody else who backs it, if there's a specific character that you see that you like, I will make that character specifically for you. I mean, I have no problem with that. And on my website, misfitcorner.com, there is a character link where it shows you the different characters. It's only got the main characters on it right now. There's a whole bunch more characters in book 1 that I'm going to be adding into it, including the bad guys, including the auxiliary people that are in the story. Even if somebody's only in it for a page or two, I'm going to include them as well. But if there's somebody there that looks interesting to you and you want that person to be your sketch, let me know. I have absolutely no problem doing that. So, and I do take special requests. Matter of fact, when I did the Kickstarter originally, I was doing hero sketches, and somebody one of the backers reached out and said, "Can you do a pig?" And I'm like, I don't have a pig character, but let me make one. Well, I ended up designing a character.
You're a pig.
Well, it was a pig, but I designed her to look like she had a Komodo on. And that was one of the images that inspired the storyline for book 3, which book 3 takes place in Hero's version of China. It was that initial sketch that inspired that. So
did she have a kimono on or a Komodo?
What's the difference?
A Komodo or a kimono?
Oh, I don't frickin' know.
Okay.
God, don't ask silly questions. You know I don't know nothing.
A kimono. A Komodo is like a Komodo dragon.
Oh, well, okay, whatever. Give me a half a second. I'll show you guys the picture.
I'm just saying. The image.
Yeah. Shut up.
Hey, you should have some characters based on Komodo dragons. That bite. Oh man, that bite is lethal.
I don't have Komodo dragons. Here, let me show you guys the picture. This is the character I ended up designing. And originally she was going to be one of the handmaids from the story, but I kind of pushed her out. She's there, but she's not the 2 primary handmaids, but she is there in the story. I actually never came up with a name for her or anything. So, and then you know what? There was another character. Somebody asked me, they asked me draw something. I can't remember if they asked me to draw a fox or if they asked me just to draw something cute. Let me show you the other one I designed. Stop sharing. Share again. This was another character that I did as one of the IndieGo, the Kickstarter rewards. And this character actually inspired somebody else as well. And I did kind of this warrior, not samurai, but, Chinese warrior kind of idea. And she actually inspired a couple of characters. Actually, she inspired 2 characters that are going to appear in book 3, including one who, if I haven't told you before, may actually be the hero's very, very first love interest. Commodore says kimono, said kimono, in a type of Japanese clothing. Kimono, yes. And then he said she looks, and then he put Japanese words, so I guess that means good. I'm going to interpret that as frickin' awesome. All right. I have something I want to ask you guys. Okay. What?
Nothing.
All right. We're going to go off topic for a minute. I got to ask you guys a question, okay? I was driving into work this morning, and I was thinking about, for some reason, using a payphone. I don't even know where a payphone even exists anymore. I don't think I've seen one in many, many years. And then thinking about the payphone reminded me of the last time I ever used a payphone, which was back when I was in high school. And I used a payphone to call my dad, and I had to call my dad collect. And then that, of course, reminded me of a commercial that I remember seeing on TV. And this is what I want to ask you guys. If you remember ever seeing this commercial, you got the guy, he's at the hospital. He picks up the phone, and he's placing a collect call. And it says, after the beep, please state your name. And very quickly he says, "It's a boy. Mom's doing fine. Love you all. Bye." And then he holds on. And then the next scene you see this elderly couple. They're sitting in their living room, and the woman is knitting, and the guy is on the phone. And it says, "Will you accept a collect call from? It's a baby boy. The mom's doing well. Love you all." And he says, "No, thank you." And he hangs up the phone, and he turns to his wife and says, "Gerald just had a baby boy. His wife is doing fine, and he sends all of his love." And the old lady that's knitting says, "Oh, that's so wonderful." Do you guys ever remember seeing that commercial?
You're making things up now.
No, I am not making things up. This was like an AT&T commercial or something. It was
Yeah,
something.
I know. I remember it. I'm just messing.
You do remember it? Okay, so I'm not crazy then. Okay.
No, you're crazy. Yes, it's just this time. You're not hallucinating.
Okay, because I remember that commercial. I always thought it was funny, and I don't know why. I don't know why, but I don't know why I was thinking of that. But I was thinking of a payphone. I was thinking of the last time I used a payphone, and then where. Commodore says, are some characters going to be designed after Comicsgate YouTubers? Are you going to have a lawyer named Rick Nikita? And Avid says, no, but I have done it. Commodore says, John Watton a baby, it's a boy. That's right.
Yeah, there's none of that kind of stuff in there.
To be honest with you, I probably won't design any characters based off of YouTubers, and I'll tell you guys why. Back when Avery and I were involved with a comic book podcasting group called Comic Geek Speak, we knew several people that started comic ideas and published comics based on some of the people within the community. And what you literally did was pigeonholed into a comic a subset of fans that it's like a subset of a subset of a subset. You really limit who you're actually making that as your audience, because only people that are familiar with it are gonna know, who the people are and so forth. So a lot of those comics never went anywhere, but you never know. Comment. Let's see. D says payphones are in really bad neighborhoods now. Oh, I could believe that. And then Commodore says, no, it was Bob. I don't know what he meant by no, it was Bob, but okay. But all right, needless to say. Oh, we're gonna do some drawing tonight. I don't know what I'm gonna draw. I don't have anything I have to draw tonight. But I could draw a hero, but I get tired of drawing heroes sometimes. I want to draw something else. I drew Hades last time.
Yeah, Hades.
Commodore put a link on here. Let me see what this is. Oh, yeah, that's a commercial. Oh, Bob, we had a baby. It's a boy. That's right. That's fantastic. I can't believe we found that. I'm watching the commercial.
There's all kinds of stuff on the YouTubes.
That is so funny. That is hilarious. Commodore, thank you so much.
You can find everything on the YouTubes.
Yeah, I think I need to make a character who's like a pie king. I mean, I might go that far, but I don't think I'd put a character named Ethan or anything. So
yeah.
Plus, Big Steve, hey, how's it going, man?
Plus, Comicsgate wasn't around when this book was created.
Yeah.
It wasn't a thing.
Yeah, the original idea for Hero was in 2011, and the first book was finished in 2016. So
the black and white, yeah.
The black and white. So I hit the record on the video, and it's just me waving my hands around. No use to having that, but all right. Let's see here. Guys, throw out an idea. Throw out an animal. Let me see if I can design a character based on an animal. Last time it was a panda, and I had a lot of fun with that one. That one actually may be
a character.
Well, he's definitely going to be a character, but he may be an important character.
Yeah,
Oh, Big Steve says, great. Just got unplugged from Tug and saw you were up. Okay. Yeah, I saw that he had posted something. That he was going live, and then part of it said something about DNC is free or something like that.
His
and I wanted
strikes, or he got him.
He got them both taken down.
I believe so.
Oh, very nice, very nice.
Yeah,
you're not going to believe this. I've actually had 3 copyright claims made against my videos for the music. That's some random whatever came out and put a copyright claim against the music that I use. And the funny thing is that in my speed videos, all the music I use is part of the YouTube library that's free to use for anybody to use. And my simple response is, this is the name of the artist. This is the name of the song. This is where I got it. It's free to use. Why do you guys keep bothering me? But all three of them have been dismissed because, you know, that's why if you'll notice when I start a lot of my videos nowadays, the speed videos, it'll say music by and title blah, blah, blah. I did that because the first time it happened to me, it took me over an hour to find the clip that I used in order to figure out what the name of it was in order to fight the copyright claim because I couldn't remember which clip I used.
It's probably somebody just being a jerk.
It's like, probably one of those automated things. It's a pain in the butt. So
no,
D says a female tiger. I think we requested that last time, and that's definitely something I want to look into. So there will be a Navy, and there will be a 256 Commodore. Hey, yeah, could be. Actually, you know what? There's a story, of a short story that I wanted to tell that's part of the hero story, but I have yet to find a place to put it. In all honesty, it should go with Hero Book 1, because if I put it in any of the other books, people are not going to understand the reference. If I put it in Hero Book 1, they'll understand where it's coming from. So one of the stretch goals that I may do for Book 1, once we reach the funding and so forth, is to add an additional like 4 to 6 page story. And I need to design some characters for that. They're actually a couple of rats that I would have to design. And they're nasty, evil looking little things. And I can name one of them Commodore.
Commodore's not a rat.
Yeah, well, he's not a rat, but you know, get named. All right. Name one of them D and one of them Commodore. No, I won't do that to you guys. I'll do something better, I promise. But in the story, in Book 1, Hero tells a story to Pudge while they're walking through the woods, and it's about a community of rabbits that live under this giant tree. And in the story, Hero and Pudge are actually going to meet up with their dads at a giant tree. And of course, the trees aren't the same name, but names are something that gets lost over time. And something happens, and I can't reveal everything. Never mind. I'm sitting here getting ready to spoil parts of the book, and I really can't. But
what's wrong with you?
Big Steve the Rat King has a nice name. Well,
it kind of does.
Big Steve, I hate to say it, but there already is a character called the Rat King in Hero. As a matter of fact, he's the big bad guy in the story. But you don't find out his name until Book 2. Actually, no. Does he get named in Book 1? No, he doesn't, does he? Every time that they refer to him, he's referred to as the Master or whatnot. They never actually give him a name. And there was a reason for that, too. Which, it makes more sense when you read Book 2. But Big Steve the Rat King is a nice ring.
It does.
There's going to have to be a Big Steve in this book. I mean, that's too easy of a name, you know? Commodore, D, Big Steve. Just got to figure out a way to put Avid in there. You know what? We're creative people. We'll find a way to make it happen. Okay, guys? I promise. I promise. All right, let's see here. A female tiger. You know, I'm going to have to get some reference for this. Oh, I got to tell you guys another story. I'm kind of shocked about it. One of my friends on Facebook last night went through like all my posts that I did about Comicsgate, and he put the smiley face that's crying with a teardrop. I guess that symbolizes sadness or something. He put the sad emoji on all of them. And I'm kind of thinking to myself, why is he doing that?
Oh,
is he sad at me? Is he sad at the store? And it was everything from me promoting Hero to me saying I support Comicsgate to me promoting some other artist in Comicsgate. And he put the sad emoji on all of them.
Oh, he's one of those people they believe it's dead.
Oh, maybe.
They really think it's dead. They don't realize that a lot of the fans are still here. They're irritated with some stuff, and maybe they have a right to be, but they're still here. And there's some weird infighting going on, but that's not anything really that new.
Yeah.
So it's the whole Comicsgate's been cleared dead. It's like it.
Yeah. Well, he never said anything. He never posted anything at all. He just put sad face emojis, and I'm like, okay. Part of me wants to reach out to him and say, hey, what's going on, man? And part of me is like, I really don't care. I really don't want to spend that much time. I'll mention it during a live stream, and that'll be it. That's the epitome of what I want to do with it.
If you're arguing with people online, you're not getting things done.
Well, this is a person who, honestly, I don't really have a lot of interaction with because, I don't have any beef with him. Every now and then I'll say something, and he'll like it, and he'll put up he wants to be a colorist, a comic book colorist. So every now and then he'll put up some of the example, and I'll like those. I mean, it's encouraging, yeah. But that's it, But I think it's possible it may have something to do with a mutual friend of ours. Oh. So I know him through Dave. Oh. I'll just put that pretty much says everything right there. But he's nothing like that person. He's very much like me. He got married, he has children, and he's into tech, IT, and he's very much like me in a way. So I don't know. I don't know what I did to upset him. And the funny part is
you don't have to do anything. Nothing is required.
Well, the funny thing is these were all posts from like months ago, October. It's just like he's just now getting around to them and giving me the sad face emoji. It's like, is this a passive aggressive way to tell me you're disappointed in me? Is that it?
You can't.
Hey, wait a minute. You know what? If Ethan's Comicsgate Live, which I don't think it's dead, because he's already said he's back. He's not leaving. He's there. I was gonna say, we could take over the mantle. We could call our show Comicsgate Live. No, I wouldn't do that. Professor Geek is doing a thing where he calls it Son of Comicsgate Live. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's pretty. I like. It's funny because it invokes like those old like horror movies and stuff. I think it's cool. Okay. No, I wouldn't do that though. No, I've put on some of these live streams that were talking Comicsgate, but I'm never titled the show like. But we talk about it. Yeah. Like I like Tug. I like the way he talks. If this show had anything to do with Comicsgate, it's the fact, we mention it, If this show had a title, it would be the Drawing Hero Hour. The Hero Drawing Hour, But is still thousands of people that believe just the certain principles of it. Some people want to argue about semantics and when I sent the information, you're not, yeah, when I sent the information over to the IndieCron guys, he sent me back along, he says, listen, this is for Comicsgate and people who identify with the movement, And he says, you have to understand that if you come out on here, you're going to be targeted as someone who supports Comicsgate. And I'm like, and my response was, I am 100% Comicsgate. And I went into all this different stuff, and I'm like, I am 100% behind it, guys.
Yeah, but
And
the thing is, though, the editor went the other way, but you still have to give him credit.
Oh yeah.
So, but
well, he still hasn't responded yet. So
he's not going to.
He may be cool. We'll see.
He's not going to.
Yeah.
You're not. Trust me, you're not.
I'm not worried about it. We'll see what happens. If it comes down to it, we'll find another editor.
Well, you still have to give him credit for what he did on that book.
Oh, I will. Oh, absolutely.
And you have.
Yeah. So, by the way, what we're discussing is my editor unfriended me on Facebook after I came out as Comicsgate, and I haven't really talked to him since that happened. So I'm not sure. Maybe he's just distancing himself from me, or maybe he's doesn't like me anymore. I mean, whatever. I mean, you come out as Comicsgate, you're gonna lose friends. It's just the truth. But there's some very basic principles about Comicsgate that I agree with 100%. Oh, wait a minute. Let me go back here and see. Big Steve says, I am a leader of Comicsgate. I claim it many moons ago on my channel. Good for you, Steve. We're your followers then.
Exactly.
Commodore says, call it Comicsgate Undead. Avid says, I just got a grocery store. Got to bounce. See you misfits around. Amen, brother. Thank you very much.
That's not a bad title, to tell you the truth. Comicsgate Undead.
Yeah. And he says, Avid says he'd edit the shit out of my books.
Yeah, see,
well, we already agreed. When we were done, we were going to send him copies, like PDF copies, so he could take a look at it first. So
re-letter the whole thing, and make Avid the editor. Because if it's re-lettered and you change any of the dialogue,
well,
that's just reality.
I would gladly give him an additional editor credit if he's able to help out. That's fine.
I mean, that's the truth. For the color version, that would make him the editor, because this is a new edition. Because you did already publish in black and white.
Yep. Well, I'm not going to take anything away from Bob. So
it's not taking anything away from him. It's not. You can still have a little byline right there that mentions that he edited the original version. That's fine. That's not taking anything from anyone. Because unless the original guy looked over this version and double-checked it again and did that job again, and some things are being changed and tweaked and as you pre-press stuff.
Yeah.
So it does need another editorial pass.
Big Steve says, I've gained friends through CG, and I've done worse things than hang out with good people on the YouTube. So that's true.
Yeah.
And then Avid says, sounds good. See you sexy folks around. Man, yeah. I haven't even been showing pictures of myself in a while. He knows I'm sexy. Damn.
It's called charity.
Yeah, whatever. Oh, my wife, she's working on a dress form so that she can make a she's got this wild idea of making her own clothes. I mean, she's done it before, but she hasn't done it in years. So she went out and bought a new dress form, and she asked me, says, hey, take some pictures of me. I'm just going to lift up my shirt, from the side view, from the front view, from the back view. I said, yeah, sure, no problem, dear. I took pictures. And she goes, now you will delete those pictures when you're done with them. I said, oh, no, these are my special pictures. These are just for me.
Oh.
I think she deleted them. It's okay. We never did anything like that. I asked her once, I said, hey, can we make a sex tape? She's like, no, you don't really want to make a sex tape. I said, okay, not really.
Oh no. Who in the world wants to see Euro face?
Hey, there was a time when I was younger that I was a little bit more fit. But those times have been long gone. I never got to experiment with something like that. Do you
Heck,
remember?
I was the most fit I've ever been in my 40s, and then I screwed that up. Put a bunch of weight back on.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got to get that. I got to get that going again.
Big Steve says, "Looking real jacked today, Avid."
Yeah.
Well, before I went to the high school that we went to, I was a swimmer. I was on the junior and varsity swim team at my old high school. So I mean, I wouldn't say I was smelt, but I at least was healthy, you know. But I went to the school we went to, which had no sports, and within just a few years, I got fat. So that's just one of those things that happens.
You get fat till after marriage and kids.
Yeah, that's kind of true. That is kind of true.
Oh,
It was all the good cooking, all the wife's good cooking, you know.
I didn't get fat till I was.
So you were what?
When I was really little. Oh, I stopped screen sharing because you had me look at something. And I just realized, hey, that tiger's nice.
Yeah, just playing around right now. Just getting an idea.
Every once in a while, you do something that's not awful, and I'm proud of you.
Oh, that's so nice of you.
Awful.
Do you guys feel the love in the room like I do?
That's a compliment.
I know.
Every time you do something that's not awful. Oh, God. What?
Yeah, well.
And this is me taming it down.
Yeah, we should do a whole nother live stream that includes the conversations that we have after the live streams, because they tend to get a little.
I am not giving the crazies ammunition because I say things that would hurt some feelings.
Yeah, Avery says, so we're off stream, right? Yeah, okay, good. And then he lets loose sometimes.
Then I unleash.
Yep.
And it's sometimes it's vile. It's just awful.
Oh, it's not vile. You just think you're vile. So
it's like, what's the most awful thing I can? Like, what's worse than drowning a kitten?
Threatening to drown my puppy.
You don't have a puppy.
He's a puppy. All dogs are puppies, no matter how old they are.
Your dog is not a puppy.
He's a puppy. He's my.
Your dog barely qualifies as a hamster.
So I'm redoing the video, and I'm having to re-record the audio, right?
Yeah.
And he's in the living room, and Ayla and her boyfriend come home, and he's got to let everybody know they're in the house. So he starts barking his head off. And then I go out there and I just look at him, and he like stops barking. And then I go back to recording, and then the kitten does something, and he barks at the kitten. It's like, I'm trying to, because this is my snowball, picks up everything.
Yeah.
Even from the living room, it picks up stuff. My whole family's like, you need to let us know when you're live streaming, so we try to be quiet. And I said, I appreciate it, but the dog's like, I can talk whenever I want to talk. And I will talk whenever I want to talk.
And the dog's like, I don't give
a rat's ass. That's right. Actually, right now, nope, he's under.
Dog is gangsta.
Yeah, I have a big pillow that I keep underneath my drawing table. That's where he usually lies when I'm working.
Mm-hmm.
So he's with me all the time.
Cute.
He is cute. He's adorable.
I didn't say cute. I said cool.
No, you said cute.
No, I said cute.
I heard you say cute.
I didn't say cute. I said cute.
I'm pretty sure you said cute.
No, I didn't. I know what I said.
Yeah, well, I have the recording. I can go back to it later.
I said cute.
All right.
It's not the same as cute.
It's not the same as cute?
Just a messed up way of saying cool.
All right, guys, what do you think? What I did is I looked at a picture of a tiger.
Wait, hold on. Let me bring it up.
And I drew this character looking at the picture for reference. And I tried to give her a bit of a feminine wiles type look to her. But I may have to stylize her a little bit more to make it work.
Yeah.
But it's an idea.
It's not all. It's above average.
Big Steve says, "Whoops, I DC." Commodore's answer: drowning 2 kittens. Yeah. All right.
How many you got in the house?
Just 1.
How many cats?
4.
And a kitten.
5 total. Yeah, I know. Yes, somebody asked me yesterday. I forget who did. Says, "How many cats do you have in the house now?" I said 5, and they're like, "What?" I said,
What?
Technically, 2 of them are just visiting. So.
What?
All right, hold on a second. I gotta find my keyboard. I gotta save this.
It's too many kittens.
Too many kittens.
It's too many. It's too many. It's not right. You've turned into an old cat lady.
Big Steve says you're turning into a cat lady. Yeah. Oh. Dude, I got to tell you this. You weren't there when it happened, but there was 3 young ladies that came to pick up like 30 things of litter that day. And I so wanted to go, "You guys don't look like old cat ladies."
Yeah, you can't do it.
I know. I didn't, but I so wanted to because none of them looked like old crazy cat ladies. Actually, 2 of them were really cute, but you know, that's the reason why the thought went through my head, but I didn't say it. So
I wanted to quit so bad when they called me into work tomorrow.
You're actually working tomorrow?
Yes, they called me, woke me up. That's the reason I'm like so tired. I actually slept too late by the time I was able to get back to sleep because they called me at like 3 o'clock. I was gonna have a good night working on some hero.
Called you for your regular job or something else?
Yes, I have.
Oh God, I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna quit so bad.
Yeah. So in other words, you guys out there, you need to back the IndieGoGo campaign so that we can make enough extra money so that I can pay Avery to color book 2 and he can quit his day job.
And start working on some other book ideas we have.
Yeah.
Get those out.
All right, now I'm debating. Do I want to tell another convention story or? Oh crap! We only got 15 minutes left.
What?
Well, because I got to leave at 8:30. I've got to leave at 8:30 because I got to go pick up the kids. So I can't go long this evening. So. Oh well.
You're so disappointing.
Well, since you got to work in the morning, maybe I'll cut it early so you can go get some sleep.
Well, I slept till 4:30. Well, no. It was later than that. But 4:30 is about the time I went back to sleep. So I'm going to be up for a while.
No, all right. Well, okay.
I'll probably start getting tired about the time I have to go into work, or the time I have to start getting ready to go back to work, which is about 3.
Big Steve says, "What? You said you'd never leave me." Listen, I'm just going down to the Little Champ store to get a beer and some smokes. I'll be right back, I promise.
Oh.
Isn't that what you tell the kid when you're leaving for good? I'm just going to go down to the street corner, get some beer. Then you never come back?
Yeah.
I know that's a story somewhere, but
yeah, it's a typical thing. People, it's been used.
I had a really good day at work today.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, nobody bugged me at all. I got a whole crap load of work done early. And then when my boss did reach out to me for some special requests, I was ready to go, and I got them all done before I had to leave. And
Cool.
I like it when that happens.
Yeah.
And then I got an email from another one of the managers asking me for something. And I'm like, oh, nope, I'm off. I'll deal with this in the morning.
Yeah. I'm out.
Yep.
You're on your own. Hate your face.
Big Steve says, that's what my daddy did. That's what my daddy did. That's so bad.
Harsh.
I'm so sorry, Big Steve. Man, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings.
I hope he's just joking.
Yeah, me too. All right, guys. We're gonna wrap up a little early tonight. I got to go get the kid, and Avery's got to go to work in the morning, so we're gonna give him a little bit of time. But I truly do appreciate. Oh, by the way, guys, I'm going to be on my regular live stream schedule this week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But starting Friday, we're going to start live streaming every day. Now, that is either going to be me on Avery's channel, Avery on my channel, us on somebody else's channel. But we're going to attempt to live stream every day in order to continually promote the IndieGoGo. And at this exact point in time, we do not know if we're going to schedule it. The Monday, Wednesday, Fridays are 7:30. Okay, that we're sticking to that. But can we announce what we're doing next Saturday? Avery, you still there?
Okay, did I get lost or did you get lost?
Yeah, you just went blank on me for a minute there.
Okay.
I was asking, can we announce what we're doing next Saturday, or where we're going to be next Saturday?
This Saturday?
Yeah.
This Saturday, we're supposed to be on Weaponized Nerd Rage.
Yes, we're going to be on Weaponized Nerd Wages. Nerd Wages. Oh, good God.
Weaponized Nerd Wages.
Yeah. So
we're going to be on Web's channel. Hopefully.
We're going to be on Web's channel. We're going to be helping him with a project, and he's going to help us by helping us promote Hero. So if you guys if you guys don't subscribe to Weaponized Nerd Rage, please do.
I'm sure.
And and also if you haven't already subscribed to Comics and Illustration Studio 7.62, don't worry about it. He sucks. No, absolutely do. That's Avery's channel, and we're going to start live streaming more on his as well. So,
yeah, I'll go buy a thing to watercolor. Oh, I lost you. Are you there?
Yeah, you blinked for just a second.
I blinked.
So.
Okay.
Yeah.
I went to go get one of those bendy arm things that'll hold your phone that you can clip to a desk or clip to your clipboard or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I couldn't find. I got to go to Best Buy.
I told you you were going to probably have to go there. I know you wanted to go cheap, but if you need help.
I've seen them all over the place. But
yeah,
I know I've seen them around. I just don't know where.
Yeah. Well, I also reached out back to John Malin, so hopefully he's got time. He can have us back on. And I've also reached out to Edwin Boyette, and hopefully I would love to get Edwin's input. What he said about the IndieGoGo campaign so far, it was wonderful, and I'm going to, sometimes I think I know what I'm doing, other times I have no freaking clue. So, but that's all right. It's a learning process, and we got the time. We're going to learn, and we're going to make it great. And so you guys know, book 2 is already being colored, which means when book 1, the IndieGoGo is done for that, and it looks wonderful and happy, the next time we do a campaign, we'll be much better prepared and good to go.
Let me share screen. Sharing screen again. And yeah, this is pages 7, 8, and 9.
7, 8, and 9. Yep.
Of the second graphic novel I'm already working on.
Look at how pretty that is. All right, well, guys, we're gonna wrap up now because we got other places to be. There's a group of guys over in this other live stream that we're gonna go talk to, and we like them better.
What?
Just playing. I'm just kidding.
So mean.
I know.
Don't be mean to our people.
I'm not being mean to our people. I love them.
Don't be mean to our people. We need our people.
That's right. We need our people. Thanks a lot.
We need them way more than they need us.
Hey, if we make them laugh at least once a day, it's worth it,
Sure, but don't be mean to our people.
Big Steve says, I like them better than me too. All right, guys. Have a good night. We'll talk to you again on Wednesday, okay?
Later.
Bye, everybody.